Some of y'all just can't help it but to be mad at the next person and what they doing with their life. Baby, yes, I'm 26 with 6 kids and I'm doing the damn thing. I get up every day and make sure I do something productive around my house. I make sure that my kids see me cleaning up. I make sure that they do their part while they cleaning up. I used to think that everybody was right when they used to tell me, oh, why you got so many kids so young? It's gonna mess up your life. But baby, look, this is my life and I gotta deal with it. I ain't mad at the life that I chose. I chose it and I'm gonna do what I gotta do to provide for my kids the best way I can. And please don't get into me washing my mop in the sink. This is how I do it. This is how I seen my people do it back in the day. And yes, I used to have a mop bucket. The kids broken, and that's just I gotta do what I gotta do.
So, in case you've been living under a rock or just not chronically on TikTok like I am, this young woman is currently going viral right now for being 26 with 6 kids. And in true internet fashion, people are not happy about it. A 26-year-old mother of 6 has become the center of an online debate. Many are commenting on her life, some with concern, others with harsh judgment. But before forming opinions, I think it's important to take a step back and examine the broader picture. What factors might contribute to situations like this? And how does childhood trauma shape decision making? And what does the internet's reaction say about how we view struggling families? Let's take a closer look.
26 with 6 kids. Let me get up and do some work around this house because, yes, it's always something to do around this house. If I'm not picking up the living room, I'm picking up the kitchen. If it's not the kitchen, I'm going upstairs helping the kids do something with their room. I am tired, but it has to be done, and I'm the only one that has to do it. Don't get me wrong, I love being a mother, but some days I just don't want to do shit, and I don't because I don't have to. If I'm the main one picking up and cleaning up, I'm going to do it when I want to and when I feel like it. And please don't get in my comments judging me like your shit don't stink.
This young woman's journey began long before she had children. By the age of 14, she had already survived a really tragic event, which was her being shot. She lacked strong family support, and by the age of 15, she was already a mother. Fast forward to today, she is raising 6 kids with one on the way. The father of her youngest 4 children live in the house with her, and he works, and that makes her a stay-at-home mom. Recently, she also experienced the devastating loss of a child due to SIDS. And while she continues to share her life online, which are videos of her cooking and cleaning and caring for her family, her videos have made a lot of people really mad. The comments and criticism range from questioning her life choices to them outright ridiculing this girl. But are these reactions fair, or are they missing a much bigger picture?
Y'all can say what y'all want. That 26 with 6 kids bullshit I've been seeing on my timeline is ridiculous. House filthy. Can't even say dirty. House filthy. You mean to tell me you didn't care enough about the environment that you were raising your kids in to say, hey, I need to grab a broom, a mop, some hot water, some bleach, some Comet, some Fabuloso, some spick and span, some something, until people in the comments started encouraging you and giving you likes and comments to do so?
26 with 6 kids and you stupid clowns are in the comment section saying stuff like, she just doing the best she can. The best she could do was keep her legs closed when she ain't got a pot to piss in, yet she on baby number 7 right now. She would have had 8. Unfortunately, she lost one. But at this point, she's procreating and having kids like emotional support dogs.
Yeah, that lady that's 26 with 6 kids definitely has a mental illness. I'm 26 with 2 dogs, and them dogs can't even talk and they run me ragged daily. It's no way. This lady really said when she was younger she didn't have love, so in a way her kids are healing her. Girl, what? Them kids can't even spell healing. How the hell is they healing you?
Discussions about parenting and responsibilities are valid, but at what point does concern turn into bullying? Are these comments and videos truly about wanting better for her children, or are they just an excuse to ridicule someone in a vulnerable position? As a social worker, I've seen firsthand how trauma influences life choices. Childhood trauma affects brain development, emotional regulation, and the ability to form secure relationships. When a young person grows up in an unstable environment, they often seek connections and security in ways that may lead to early parenthood. And don't get me wrong, This is not about excusing decisions, but understanding how and why they might happen.
I just want to say thank you so much to my middle school teacher who came and brought me this stuff so I could get the cleaning. And I absolutely thank y'all for y'all positive comments, and I thank y'all for y'all negative comments. I'm just a 26-year-old that's trying to give her kids the life she never had. You know, nobody knows my story. I'm not going to go around making anybody feel sorry for me, but what I will do is put my big girl pants on and move forward. I don't ever put my problems on nobody else because they not their problems, they my problems. I always took accountability for everything that I've done, my kids, my life, everything, and I've made the best of my book by its cover because I'm out here making something out of nothing sometimes, and I'm happy. As long as my kids happy and they smiling, that's what makes me smile inside. Every day I wake up, I'm grateful for the life that I have because I got shot when I was 14 years old. I don't know if I even would have been here to have kids. So that's why I have so many kids. My kids are my family.
For someone who experienced trauma at an early age, parenthood can sometimes feel like a way to create the stability that they never had. And without strong support systems, breaking cycles of poverty and hardship becomes even more difficult. And obviously, as an adult, you can understand that having a baby does not create stability or heal past childhood traumas, but most 14 and 15-year-olds do not know that. And this girl was 15 years old when she became a mom for the first time. Constructive conversations about breaking cycles and supporting struggling families are very necessary, but shaming and mocking a mother online does not improve the situation of her or her kids. So what's the goal? To help or to humiliate? If we're serious about wanting better outcomes for families like this, we need to talk about solutions. What resources exist for young mothers who come from a traumatic background? How accessible are mental health services, parenting support groups, and financial assistance? And more importantly, do these resources truly help break cycles, or are they just a short-term fix? Breaking generational cycles of trauma and poverty takes a lot more than just criticism. It takes intentional effort, systemic support, and community involvement. Instead of focusing solely on criticizing this mother, what if we use this conversation to talk about real solutions? What role do communities play in providing support? And how can we encourage better outcomes without resorting to public shaming? Rather than saying, well, she made her bed, so now she gotta lie in it. What if we asked, what safety nets exist for families in need? And are they enough? These are conversations that lead to real change.
As a former Child Protective Services investigator, I see a mom who is fully providing for her children. She's meeting all of their basic needs. They have a roof. She's feeding them. The children look healthy. In her videos, I see her cooking for these kids, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These look like good meals. I see her cleaning her house. I see her being a present parent. Now, do I agree with the way she talks to her children, the way she parents, and the overall conditions of the house? No, not necessarily. But my standards in parenting and cleanliness does not have to be her standard. And it just looks to me like she's doing the best she can. And instead of throwing so much hate at her, we should be helping her. If there's something that she could be doing better, we should be giving her advice. We should be saying things like, hey, maybe there's a different way that you can communicate with your children so you don't cause them trauma. And right now, the mom community is pretty divided on this creator. I can see why people are saying what they're saying. I can see both sides. I understand that there are things in parenting that are inexcusable. But I'm going to kindly remind you that being low income, being poor, is not one of them. And if you are showing all of this concern for someone's socioeconomic status, yet you're not doing anything to help them, you're not sending any money to their Venmo, you're not supporting their content so that hopefully they can get a bigger check from TikTok and provide better for their kid. If you're doing all this yapping about how she is a low-income parent, but you're not doing anything to help this person, your concern is performative. Your intention is to bully and shame someone who is quite honestly trying their best. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I saw her home. I saw everything. I went through her page. Her home is perfectly fine. I've seen parenting. I've seen homes. I've seen things that you cannot even imagine. Y'all have no idea what a filthy, dirty home truly looks like, because a lot of you have never seen one. Respectfully, this is not a mother y'all should be shaming.
Empathy does not mean ignoring accountability. It means approaching difficult topics with understanding. When we see struggling families, our response matters. Are we contributing to shame and isolation, or are we advocating for real change? Judgment alone has never lifted anyone out of poverty, healed trauma, or changed lives. But access to resources, compassion, and meaningful support have. At the end of the day, every person has a story. Some are shaped with privilege and opportunity, others by hardship and survival. If the only response to struggle is judgment, we've missed an opportunity to learn, grow, and support those who need it the most. So let me ask you, when we see someone in a difficult situation, is our first instinct to help or to criticize? And what does that say about us as a society? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because I really want to continue this conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.
I just want to say happy birthday to my mom and everything she does for us, because she's the best ever and I love her so much. Yeah.
Happy birthday to my mom. She's the best mom ever. And stop hating. Happy birthday to my mom. She's the best mom ever. Happy birthday, Mommy.
God.